The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. I have realized that the past and future are real illusions, that they exist in the present, which is what there is and all there is. No work or love will flourish out of guilt, fear, or hollowness of heart, just as no valid plans for the future can be made by those who have no capacity for living now. I owe my solitude to other people. Things are as they are. Looking out into the universe at night, we make no comparisons between right and wrong stars, nor between well and badly arranged constellations.
You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean. Never pretend to a love which you do not actually feel, for love is not ours to command. Unless one is able to live fully in the present, the future is a hoax. Reality is only a Rorschach inkblot, you know. How is it possible that a being with such sensitive jewels as the eyes, such enchanted musical instruments as the ears, and such fabulous arabesque of nerves as the brain can experience itself anything less than a god? Saints need sinners. But to me nothing the negative, the empty is exceedingly powerful. We identify in our experience a differentiation between what we do and what happens to us. In other words, a person who is fanatic in matters of religion and clings to certain ideas about the nature of God and the universe becomes a person who has no faith at all. Some believe all that parents, tutors, and kindred believe. They take their principles by inheritance and defend them as they would their estates, because they are born heirs to them. The reason we want to go on and on is because we live in an impoverished present. The myths underlying our culture and underlying our common sense have not taught us to feel identical with the universe, but only parts of it, only in it, only confronting it aliens. So what is discord at one level of your being is harmony at another level. A myth is an image in terms of which we try to make sense of the world. And the attitude of faith is the very opposite of clinging to belief, of holding on. The moralist is the person who tells people that they ought to be unselfish, when they still feel like egos, and his efforts are always and invariably futile. The difficulty for most of us in the modern world is that the old-fashioned idea of God has become incredible or implausible. But at any rate, the point is that God is what nobody admits to being, and everybody really is. If you study the writings of the mystics, you will always find things in them that appear to be paradoxes, as in Zen, particularly. So the Bodhisattva saves all beings, not by preaching sermons to them, but by showing them that they are delivered, they are liberated, by the act of not being able to stop changing.